When last we left, our Lady Gwyn decided to join with Sir Calvin and Sir Merrick to see if they could stop Ravenwrath from taking over the kingdom. While on their way to the city of Norhaven, they heard Ravenwrath was planning on giving a speech. The three knights have hurried on their way to sneak into the crowd to hear what Ravenwrath has to say.
Hear ye, the Honorable Sir Ravenwrath.
Good people, we live in an uncertain age. Many falsehoods are being spread throughout the kingdom, but only I hold the truth. I deliver this news with a heavy heart. And though it gives me no joy to do this, I must do my duty. The good king is not off in some distant land. He is not off fighting battles or slaying dragons. There's no victorious return in our future. There's no coming back from where the good king has gone. The good king is dead. I know this may come as a shock to many of you, but do not fear. As the strongest member of the Order of the Guard, I am more than capable of ruling. I will lead our kingdom to an even greater power. Simply put your trust in me, and I will bring our kingdom into an age unlike any we had seen before.
The audacity of that man. Everything that came out of his mouth was a lie. It's just a bald-faced lie.
How do you know he's lying? I mean, Sir Ravenwrath is a member of the Order of the Guard, and highly respected throughout all the land.
That's exactly right. In Ashbourne, he is the most respected knight of all time.
Yes, that's true. But don't forget, I too am a member of the Order of the Guard. In fact, I knew the king the best out of all of the Order. The difference between Ravenwrath and myself is that I was one of the king's most trusted friends. The king and I spent many nights sitting around the fire with one another, just talking. The good king told me many times that he would have to go away and to conquer a distant land for the good of our kingdom. He told me that he needed to do this, that it was very important to give us a greater future and to protect us.
Well, all I know is that I know all about Ravenwrath and what a great knight he is. He is mighty, he is noble, he has killed 3, count them, 1, 2, 3 dragons, all by himself. And guess what? He too is in the king's most trusted circle. I mean, he is a hero, a legend. Everyone wants to be just like Sir Ravenwrath. I think maybe you are the one spinning the tale, Sir Calvin.
Well, you know what?
Now, hold on, friends. Let's look at what we've got here. On the one hand, we know the tales of Sir Calvin's heroism.
Thank you.
He is famous all throughout the land. But on the other hand, so is Sir Ravenwrath. On the one hand, we do know that the good king has bestowed the land and even his own castle upon Sir Calvin due to his trustworthiness and valor. But on the other hand, Sir Ravenwrath did seem like he was being pretty truthful. Now, when we look at the other hand here,
okay,
we see
wait, just one hand, other hand thing has got to stop. I've had enough of that. I know everything Ravenwrath said is true.
Wait a minute. How do you know that it was true?
Yeah, how do you know that it's true?
Well, I know because he told me himself.
So it's because he told you that you know. You know what? I want to show you both something. Are you up for some nightly training, Merrick?
Absolutely.
Come right over here. I want to show you guys something. All right, here's what we're going to do. I am going to attack you from the top, and what I want you to do is I want you to shield the blow and then swing at me from the side. Does that make sense? Are you ready? Ah! Exactly. Sir Merrick, are you all right? Come back up here. See, you can never judge a person by just what they say alone. What they say and what they do will tell you whether or not they're telling the truth. And if those two things don't line up, then they're not telling you the truth. Those things need to match in order for you to know the truth.
I have never heard any stories about Ravenwrath and his trustworthiness or bravery to the king.
Well, I have heard many.
And let's see, how many dragons did you say that Ravenwrath has slain?
3.
3, yes,
3.
right. And how many have you seen him drag back to the castle?
Well, okay, I'll give you that. I will give you that. But all I know is that he is the pride of Ashbourne. I mean, how could he just stand up there and lie to all of us? And how do we know that the king is not dead?
She makes a good point, Sir Calvin. How do we know?
Well, we can't. Dead or alive, that is the point. The king has gone away, and he's off in a far-off land, and nobody can know whether or not he's dead or alive.
Not even Ravenwrath.
Exactly. So when he goes up there and he proclaims to the people that the king is dead, it's only to capitalize on their fears. He wants to take advantage of them.
No, he would not do that.
Lady Gwendolyn, stick with us just a little bit longer, and I will show you that what Ravenwrath says and what he does are two completely different things.
I don't know.
Lady Gwendolyn, in all of my time serving the king, he made a lot of promises to me. In fact, sometimes he said the battle would be hard, and you know what? God, it was hard. It was very hard. But sometimes he said there would be laughter, and there was laughter. You see, when the king told me that he had to go and he had to conquer a distant land, he said that he would return, and I believe that he will. Because what he has said and what he has done have always lined up.
Oh, all right, let's go.
Well, I think that little speech went splendidly, don't you? Oh, everything is starting to come together. We successfully gotten rid of those imbeciles at the Order of the Guard. People are looking to me for direction, and let's just say I think King Ravenwrath has a nice little ring to it. What do you think?